No! What kind of life is this? My Odogo, I can't believe. Is this really you? No! The sun was bright in the compound. Mama Nkechi sat on a wooden chair, slowly fanning herself. Her face was firm. Her eyes were sharp. Amara stood beside her, quiet, gentle, watching everything. You must marry a rich man, Mama said again. I did not suffer in this life just for you to suffer too. Welcome to Grandpa's Tale channel. Here we bring you stories of great morals, which will keep you happy and growing. Please subscribe, like, comment to let us know your view to keep us growing. Thank you. Amara swallowed hard. Mama, what if he is kind? Kindness does not feed a home. Silence fell between them. The first man came. His name was Emeka. He wore a clean but simple shirt. His shoes were old but well kept. He stood with respect. Good afternoon, Mama, he said gently. I came because I love your daughter. Mama looked at him up and down. Love? She said slowly. Emeka nodded. I don't have much, he said, his voice calm and honest. But I am working hard. I will grow. I will take care of her. Mama laughed, not a happy laugh, a sharp one. Take care, she repeated. With what? Hope? Emeka's smile faded. I will do my best. Your best is not enough, Mama snapped. The compound went quiet. Even the birds seemed to stop. Emeka looked at Amara. Her eyes were wet, but she said nothing. I am sorry, he said softly. Mama waved her hand like he was nothing. Go, we are not interested. Emeka turned slowly and walked away. Each step felt heavy. Amara's heart broke, but she said nothing. She just stood still. The second man came days later. He was a teacher. He carried books in his hands. My name is Shola, he said with a warm smile. I may not be rich, but I believe in building a future. Mama did not smile. What future? She asked coldly. Shola looked at Amara. I want to grow with her, he said. To teach, to learn, to build a peaceful home with her. Mama shook her head slowly. We are not looking for a classroom, she said. Shola's smile dropped. I will treat her well, he added, a little shaken. I believe with time things will be better. Mama leaned forward. Can you buy her a car? Can you give her a big house? Can you build a mansion for us? What can you offer? Shola was silent. Mama stood up. Then you have nothing to offer. The words cut deep. Shola looked at Amara again. Her lips trembled, but again she said nothing. He gave a small nod. Then he walked away, slowly, quietly, like a man leaving something he truly wanted. The third man came. He was a farmer. His name was Musa. His hands were rough. His skin was dark from the sun, but his eyes were kind. I have land, he said proudly. Food will never be a problem. I have all it takes for we to feed morning, afternoon, and evening. I have a large land of potato. I have a large land of yam. I also have a large land of plantain. We can use any of such entirely for feeding. I have a large land of cassava. I have people working under me, even though I may not have tractors. But we all work together in joy. The house will not suffer hunger. There will always be food for we to eat. I also presently have a large hectare of land, which I intend to go more in farming. And so I believe that Amara will be a right partner with me. We can go to farm together, plant things together, and harvest greatly. I believe in bountiful harvest. All my years of farming, my harvests have been bountiful. The community knows me for greater harvest. I have the largest barn of yam in this community, and I believe that with Amara walking beside me, we will even have more, and with time, we will grow better and stronger. Mama frowned. So you want my daughter to follow you to the farm? She said. Musa shook his head. No, Mama, I want her to be my partner. We will build together. We will grow together. Mama stood up fast. My daughter will not suffer under the hot sun. She shouted. Musa's face fell. This is not suffering. My daughter will not suffer under the hot sun. She cannot be a partner to a farmer. She shouted. Musa's face fell. This is not suffering. He said quietly, this is honest life. Mama turned away. We are not interested in such kind of honest life. Musa looked at Amara. This time, her eyes met his. For a moment, something real passed between them. Pain, regret, what could have been. But it ended quickly. Musa lowered his head and left. More men came. A tailor with a careful hand who was very skillful in his fashion design. He brought most of his fashion designer wares. He showed it to Mama. He showed it to Amara. But the works, the clothes, and all he brought looks very old. Mama didn't even look at any of it entirely. She turned him down at once. A very skillful driver also came, but Mama was never interested. After telling her everything that he has, the skill, and all he had gathered for the marriage, but Mama never listened to him. Mama never wanted to hear any of such. She did not want to hear of anyone who is still suffering, or what she wanted was a better life. She did not even think twice before turning the driver down. She just turned him down, and he walked away. Other men came. They came pleading. Some came pleading. Some asking with other things entirely. Some brought promising life. But Mama turned them all down. Each one came with hope. Each one left with pain. Mama rejected them all, one by one. No money, not good enough, too small. The words were always the same. Amara grew quieter each day. At night, she would sit alone, thinking, feeling so sad, feeling the weight of all the lost chances. The thought of the first suitor, the second, the third, the fourth, and even the fifth, they all came with hope. But Mama remained strong. Her mind was set on a man that is very rich, a man that would give them the kind of mansion they wanted, a man that will spend money even without thinking, a man that will give them money daily as they wanted, a man that would take them to wherever they want, a man that the whole community and the people will bow to, knowing him as the real Odogu, one that will spend money lavishly. Her mind was so set, nothing else. She would say, anyone that is coming for her daughter's hand in marriage and is still suffering is a sign of bad luck and evidence of continuous suffering. To her, anyone who is still suffering and is coming for her daughter's hand in marriage will never be rich. She believes that the poor before marriage will always be poor and the rich before marriage will always be rich. Therefore, she must go with only the ones that are rich. She had made her choice. Her mind was built on nothing more than a man with so much wealth that could take them anywhere they ever wanted. We are waiting for the best, she said proudly. Then he came. Victor. Everything about him shined. His car was big. His clothes were bright. His smile was wide. Mama's face changed at once. Ah, welcome, she said. Standing up quickly, Victor spoke with confidence. I can give her anything she wants. Mama did not question him. She did not wait. This is the one, she said to her daughter Amara. Amara felt something strange inside her. Fear, but it was too late. The decision was already made by Mama. Mama see him as Odogu. The wedding was grand. Music filled the air. People danced and laughed. Mama was proud. My daughter married rich. She told everyone. She informed all her neighbors. They all attended the wedding. The wedding was known all over the community. But exactly what happened in the next series of this video will shock you. Was Emeka real? Was his money real? Or He was something else. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing to Grandpa Tale channel. I hope to bring you more interesting tales that will nourish your mind, keep you happy, and guide you daily to success. See you in the next video. Thanks.